Here is Smoke and Mirrors. He is 16-1. He is a dappled gray. He has dark gray legs all the way around. And he gets stripes and different designs that go in those and the dapples throughout the body. Again, we've owned this guy almost 3 years. I'm going to double check on his age, but he's going to be somewhere between 8 and 9 years old. No, he is not registered. He is Tennessee walking, and he is a ride and a drive horse with a background in Civil War reenactments. We've done just about anything you can do with this horse. He's as broke as they come, and we're going to let Gage get up on him and walk off. This will be probably the longest video I've ever done, mainly just because we're going to get him both riding and driving. And I think we're even going to take him to town to eat some lunch. So we will meet Gage over at the obstacle course. Here's Smoke and Mirrors on the obstacle course. This guy will stand until you're ready to go. He is not bomb-proof. I'm not selling him as being bomb-proof. He is husband-proof because he was my husband's horse, and my husband did not have much of any experience at all on horses in general, and especially not on gaited horses. He and I have been together on and off for years, but when we first got together, he was a motorcycle guy, and he did not care at all for horses. And so on the weekends when I would go riding, he'd go riding on his two wheels. And I finally got him off that crazy thing because I showed him the scoop shovel that they shovel you up with when you get in a wreck. So he decided 4 legs might be better. He started riding with me, and this is the horse he chose. So he had very little horse experience, but he had no gaited horse experience except for the maybe handful of times he rode one of my mom's as natural as they come. So he had to have natural and he had to have smooth. Back him up a little bit for me there, Gage. And this was the horse he chose because he was that smooth and he was that natural. We're going to take him to the pavement and let you hear him play the pretty music. All right, here comes Smoke and Mirrors walking down the driveway. This guy's got a big walk on him, as you would expect with legs that long. He's 16-1. But he does not have to walk like he's going to a fire, but he's not going to walk with your slow quarter horses. You're going to be ahead and just have to stop and wait on them to catch up. This guy is safe. He pays attention. And he's taken very good care of my husband over the years. All right, we're going to get him gaiting coming back up. What a nice running walk. We're going to take him down to the creek. Here we have Smoke and Mirrors being chased by the side-by-side as we are going to head down to the creek. As you can imagine, being here as long as he has been, he sees the tractor go by with the bush hog, the hay equipment, side-by-sides is what brings him in and out and feeds him. These things don't intimidate him in the least. is a lady I've been talking to about him, and like I've told her, if you completely leave him, he can get a little worked up. He doesn't like to be left by all of his friends, but he could care less about riding alone. He could care less about riding in a group, whether he's in the front or the very, very back. There were a few musts for my husband. One was it's got to ride anywhere in the group, happily and calmly. And two, it's got to be so smooth it did not hurt his back or his knees. And that's why this horse was what he chose. He does not canter because we never allowed him to canter. That really hurts my husband. I don't know why, but any cantering and he starts yelling, "What is this horse doing?" and make it stop. So it's something we're working on now with his horse Blue to get it to quit cantering. So we're going to take him on down and let you see him going through the creek. Here's Smoke and Mirrors heading to the creek. As you see back in the background, that is Kristen leading Trouble. He's been here since before he was 2 years old, and now if Timmy rides him, he gets ridden, or if I ride him, he gets ridden. And if Steffi's hurt, she rides him. He has made his way outside of the fence. So, little story about this guy. So we were at Wrangler's Camp, and there was one of those really bad gully ditches, just a complete washout going straight down a hill. I've actually taken some video from it a couple of times, and it is way worse than it looks. And we were all fighting our horses to go down it, and none of them wanted to go. And I thought, well, Monet will definitely go. Nope. Well, he just went through it like it was absolutely nothing. You do not point this guy at anything that you don't want to actually do. Because if you're thinking I'll show out, but my horse will never do it, oh, he got hung in a vine. We're definitely going to have to get that checked out. You're wrong. He will go, and you will be cowboying. He's not going to go anywhere you don't ask him to go, though. I tell you, these trees, they just grow right on the banks. And then you got to deal with roots and vines.
So big.
He's really good at neck reining, but he's not a spinning horse. He's not a reining horse, but he does do really well at his neck reining. A little side pass, a little side pass. Go the other way.
Just rig you,
Little extra run and walk video for you. Now, a lady that is interested in him asked me if he will canter or if he only gallops. So we're going to find out. Because like I said, cantering is a no, no, no for my husband. And he's actually got a really nice canter. Especially for a horse that hasn't been allowed to do it in a very long time. Shoulder from all that sanding is about to give out, and he is just not able to ground mount this guy anymore. So he has a shorter horse now, and it's also his dream color. He always wanted a blue roan. Gray was his second favorite. We're heading back to the barn, and we're going to get a little more video of him on the ground, and then we are going to show you what he is like pulling a wagon. We're actually going to take him to town. We're Amish today! Yay! I did not hear enthusiasm from the background singers. Alright, here is Smoke and Mirrors giving feet.
You ain't got much hair to grab, big guy.
He said that's alright, I give him easy. You don't need tufts. By the way, he's standing here by the barn with nobody holding him. All the way up he goes. He has shoes on all 4 feet. Cool thing about this horse, he's already given it before you even got there. Cool thing about this horse is because he was a personal horse, I like to get a baseline on my personal horses. So we had a full blood panel done on him. We had a full fecal done on him, just so we knew what all of his levels were, you know, while he was good and healthy, and just got him. Then if anything ever goes weird with them and you take them in there, they know exactly what normal levels are, and they know if they're above or below their normal. So we've got all that paperwork, as well as Coggins and vet checks and all the stuff that we get on all of our horses. So he come with extra. We were joking that he would ride double, so we threw Earlene up there. Here's some riding double. He definitely learned to mount from anything, because I rode him one day on the trail, and let me tell you, there is absolutely no ground mounting for me on this horse. I think I put him down in a creek, I found a log, and whatever it took, he will stand there for you to get on him. He carries saddlebags like a champ. He could care less. Ice running down him, doesn't matter. He has been used to gunfire. We've never actually shot a gun off of him. I'm not going to recommend it without you at least doing it on the ground. But from his former days, he is used to gunfire. And of course, lots of hunting goes on around us here. So
I'm a big boy.
I don't think he would run off, but I wouldn't want to do it on their back. I don't want to do it on the back of any of them. So, okay, they're doing silliness. So this may make the video and it may not. I'm not sure what they're doing.
This is a Mission Impossible horse. Wide.
Self-loading, wide load horse.
Yeah. I got a little sketched out by that first. He was a lot taller than I thought.
Back him out for us. Very, very nice, Smoke. Don't need cross ties to saddle or unsaddle this guy. He's just gonna stand there. Whatever you want to do. This is the transition from saddle to harness, because he is getting ready to pull the wagon. We're gonna take him to town. Gas prices are too high. He says, I'm not cheap either, but at least if you get me, you'll never have to put gas in, just food and hay. And my Jimmy Choos. That's my joke on shoes around here, because we have so many to shoe that I feel like I bought a pair of Jimmy Choos every time I pay the farrier. So. I don't normally make this elaborate of a video, but I promise you, if you see one of my videos and say, add this to it, or I need a video of the horse doing this or that, we're always happy to do it. The reason his is going to be so much longer, for one, I know the horse, and I know him very, very well, and all the things I can show off on him. And two, he's just more trained to do more things than most horses are, so I'm supposed to show them all off. Here is Smoke standing while Stephanie went all the way to the other side of the barn to get the rest of the harness. Now, one thing about it, he's not going to follow you, because again, he's all business. He's not a big pet. He's not up in your business to see what you're doing. No pet coon here. This guy is broke to do what you want him to do, but he is not looking to aggravate, get your food. He's not full of personality, and I'm not going to sell him as he is. That is a flaw for a lot of women especially, and even my husband, who tried very hard with treats to turn him into a big pet, but it's not who he is. It's not in his personality. So, but if you want a horse to do what it's told to do when you tell it to do it, this is your horse. Here comes Smoke and Mirrors as he is pulling our oak wagon. This was custom built by the Amish. We thought we were going to have to put the top on it, but it hasn't started raining just yet. You're going to see how he responds to traffic. We got Kristen and Gage at the helm. And we're going to catch them on down the road because we still have not met a vehicle. Problems with living in the country. Here we have got cars passing. We are coming up on him in a red sports car. Sorry about the wind noise. I'm going to get him with this vehicle coming up and meeting him, and we will turn around and take him back home. He drives every bit as good as he rides, so you wouldn't turn at the difference on him. It's not that he's inexperienced. He will back straight up into the forks, harness without ever stepping a step. I mean, he'll stand so perfectly for you, and he will do anything you ask him to the buggy, go anywhere, care less about traffic or what it is or how much noise it's making. He just does not care. I'm just praying I don't need a cough because I'm standing up in a car. Thank goodness we're not going very fast. All right, that is Smoke and Mirrors. Again, he's about 8.5, 9 years old tops. We've had him going on 3 years now, just since Mom passed away. And there you're going to get to see a Suburban passing him. He does not make a misstep ever. He is just the best horse, and you're going to love him if you end up buying him. 16-1, massive animal, nice and fat, and his price is $10,000. I've been offered $15,000 for him from a field trialer, and I turned him down. At the time, my husband was still riding him and enjoying him, and I don't put any price on our personal horses. So, but since he's found another one, I'm going to have to sell him. So, and a little Mercedes going by. Y'all have a good day. Let me know if you're interested. Check out all of our horses at www.ggflatshotfarms.com. And for some super cute Western wear and home goods, check out www.ggsoutherncharm.com. Thanks, guys. Here is Smoke getting a bath. We realize our pictures of him are so old. He was only 16 hands when we took him. He's 16-1 now, so we're going to get some new pictures. Wanted you to see how he does with a pressure washer bath. He doesn't really care about anything.